Good morning, good morning. Giving most praise to God, Heavenly Father. We want to thank you for waking us up, putting breath into our lungs. So this morning, we're going to do my green shot. See all that goodness down to the bottom. Once you shake it up, cayenne pepper, cilantro, parsley, one lemon, thumb size of ginger, two cucumbers, seven green apples, and celery. And there you have it right there. That's good. All right, that's the last of the ginger. My muscle milk today. Sorry about that. All right. So you guys, for the whole week, I've been studying ABC News and other news areas. So now, those are the real fake news now. ABC used to be my favorite. I noticed this morning while I'm watching the news. Well, like I said, I've been watching it all week, and they is programmed to say the government shutdown. They're blaming the Democrats or whatever, but they're not saying they blaming Republicans or Trump. So he got people in the news media and they cleaning up everything fitting their narrative or whatever. So just pay attention to the news now. It's not like it used to be now. I noticed that. Because I watch news and I always encourage people, hey, you need to watch the news so you can see what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? So now I got a result to watching YouTube news and black media or whatever because, you know, the new media now, well, the ABC and all them, they don't want to give us the truth now because they're fitting the narrative for him to make it seem like he's the best guy. But he can do everything over across country, add on to the White House, but he want to take stuff from the Democrats, the SNAP benefits or whatever. But majority of people on food stamps, you can do your research, is white people. Black people come second. Then Mexicans 16%, they come third. Then every other people trickle on down or whatever. But they have it all. They always had it where they said we was the ones getting the most stamps. That's not true. We never got the most stamps. They always got it. You know. Now they starting to feel it, and then they show this hillbilly. You can tell he was a hillbilly. He on TV. The Democrats, I'm not going to get my food stamp this week because they're listening to what the news is telling them to say. You know, they even got where on a website you can go and it says something about your SNAP benefits or whatever. It's the Democrats' fault. Who would put that on there like that? But that's how they're continuing to lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. You know what I'm saying? He's using his money for the ballroom. He's using his money for everything that's supposed to go into the SNAP benefits, you know. So we got to get out and vote, you guys. And then guess what's going to be a rude awakening? Just remember, I told you guys this, and don't, you know, just like I posted something on, I posted a video of a clip of a movie, and then I seen my views or whatever. Then I look at it yesterday, and somebody posted it. They got a large base follower. They got 1.1 million views. I said, wow. I said, I posted it first. Now this person got some pull. They posted it. Now they get some million views. I said, ain't that something? So that's why you got to be careful what you post and make sure you let people know, hey, I posted this here first. I ain't seen nobody else do it. So that's what I'm finna start doing. Because people that have more followers, millions of followers, they're going to get your clout or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you put up there, whatever. I just like to post little clips off movies or whatever that's funny to me or whatever. And it's just odd how everything else I posted, I never seen it, but all of a sudden I seen this with 1.1 million. Somebody else had done posted it that got a large base followers. So I said, wow, they done stole my little, you know, people will steal your idea, but I can't complain about it. But yeah, we got to be careful with this ABC News now. Pay attention to it. It's starting to get like Fox News now. But they're not getting like Fox News, but what they're doing is they're not telling the truth. So they're sugarcoating it to make it look like the administration, the new administration is doing good. And they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not. But they trying to avoid it, which I think is real sad. You know. But yeah, we have to get out and vote, you guys. You know what I'm saying? They're buying up all the voting machines, man, trying to be slick. So the Democrats got to get out and do their part. They got to send people to the polling booths and poll watch just like the Republicans do. We need to intimidate them too. Come out with our guns and everything. Stand out on the post. Let these the older people feel safe or whatever. Come on now, the black community to get it. Y'all can run around with guns and, you know what I'm saying, try to hurt people or intimidate people. I'm talking about black people now. I ain't talking about no other race. I don't care. I'm talking about my people. So we can run around with guns and try to intimidate people in our neighborhood, but we won't go and do this here to let them know, hey man, we ain't putting up with y'all crap. We're not going backwards. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna make sure I say this all the time now. We're gonna vote. And we're gonna stay woke. Forget y'all. Go to sleep if you want to. We finna stay woke. We finna pay attention to this news and everything where y'all think y'all slick and y'all trying to sugarcoat everything to make it fit the new administration narrative. Because if you do, they'll try to fire you or get rid of you like they tried to do Jimmy Kimmel, but he's back. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you guys. Let's stay woke. Stay woke. Pay attention. Pay attention. And this government shutdown, all it is doing him to do, he gets to do a lot of sneaky stuff. That's what they're doing. Because you got Mike Johnson, he ain't got no backbone. He looks like he's an old punk anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of the Republicans, they making up excuses like, well, they're not saying it out loud, but they want to continue to control and stay in power. So his voters, they like, well, we better listen to him because his voters won't, they'll kick us out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, they so scary, man. I ain't never seen a bunch of men. Yes, I have. I take that back. I'm not going to say I've never. I've seen it because I've noticed the Republican Party done died down now. And MAGA's finna be gone soon. So, you know, we're going to leave everything in the Lord's will. We're going to continue to pray because he's going to make sure this man going to be out. And his administration, oh, we finna handle them in the next 4 years. They're going to get, well, after 4 years, they're going to get their little everything. Because he's immune. They're not immune. So they can get charged when they come out. So we got to take back the doggone House, the Congress. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it back. Because everything he's doing is against us. Trust me. People of color, that's who he's against. And I just seen ICE up here. The guy sent me a video, and they arrested a couple of people here in Louisiana, you know. So they sending them certain areas, but, you know, that's just for show. That's all it is. Because this is a Republican state. That muscle milk is good. I like drinking this in the morning. I got to get ready to go to work. I'm going to have to do a video where you guys will follow me all day, and then I'll have to pause it because I have to charge my phone up because I'm going to eventually have to upgrade my phone. But guys, stay woke. Get out and vote. Vote, vote, vote. And then here's what I want. Another thing I want to say. You Republicans, y'all finna be in for a rude awakening. Because I'm running to a lot of Republicans, boy. They say, we ain't voting for that so-and-so no more. You know what I'm saying? just because you trying to redraw and redistrict everything, a lot of Republicans like, nah, we're not voting for him no more because he's trying to hurt all of us, you know. But of course, you know, the hillbillies, they agree with him because they racist anyway, because hillbillies live in places where ain't too many people of color there. So yeah, they agree with stuff like this here, you know. All right, I got to get ready to finish up and head on out. And I used to take this with me, but then I've been left it in the truck. I leave it in the truck while I'm working all day. And then, you know how it smells. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 minute. Yep. So yeah, you guys, come on now. Let's get out. Let's stay woke. Don't let them try to trick you. That's their little thing. We doing away with woke because they don't want us to see and understand what's going on. You can't. That's the old days when we couldn't read or whatever. We can read. We look at the news. We're very aware. We're very woke around here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to let you know because my life matter. Black lives matter. Blue lives don't matter to me because it's not a life. It's the color of their uniform or whatever, I guess, or whatever. I don't care what it is. I'm just telling you. My life matter. Black lives matter. You know what I'm saying? And you can say what you want to say, whatever, all lives matter, whatever. But you know why we were saying Black lives matter? Because you the one, the blue lives are the ones killing us on the street. You know what I'm saying? They're killing other race of people in the streets, but it's more of us. Pay attention. More of us. Look at the man on trial now for the Sonya Massey. All of a sudden, this is what white folks, this is their new thing to get them off. Always say you fear for your life, but your partner just said, we didn't fear for our life. You know what I'm saying? And his partner always complained about him. See, that lets you know how the racist is in the police force. And then pay attention to their tattoos. They got hate tattoos on them, and they're on the force. They're on the force. You can see the hate tattoos. You know what I'm saying? You can look and see what a tattoo represents. I got 6 tattoos. All 6 of my tattoos represent me and my family. You know what I'm saying? That's what my tattoos are for. It's either my initials of my last name, you know what I'm saying, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? You know, the sad face. I mean, all my tattoos I got, the 6 that I got represent me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just go because somebody said, oh, let's get this on this tattoo on or whatever. No, I'm not putting that on my body. I'm putting what I want on my body for me. And I started out when I first got my first tattoo when I was in Job Corps. And I want to represent me. Nobody else, no crew, no gang, no, me. And that's what all 6 of my tattoos, they represent me. All right. Start turning my lights off. Time for me to go. Yeah, you guys, we got to call a spade now. You know what I'm saying? Got to call a spade. Stop letting this new administration take over the news channel and trick people. Go to YouTube and look at your news. You know what I'm saying? Google. You know what I'm saying? Because the news is just going to tell you one side of everything. Always. And then Trump done put people in the news media. Why you think that happened to Jimmy Kimmel? Y'all use your head. Stay woke. Don't go to sleep. Stay woke. Don't let them trick you and say don't be woke. Stay woke. Oh, these are my pistachios, my favorite. All right, turn that light off. Yeah, they sent me a nice little list today, so I'm ready. See my partner ready. Put my sneakers on. All right, you guys, give me a minute because I got to say my prayers. All right. Turn this off. I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Amen. All right. It is time. This is my Bluetooth speaker. All right. Let's ride. Oh, dark. Let me see. I always have to make sure I have everything. So right here, if you can see the little opening right there, right? There's a gentleman, he comes and he'll sit right there between the steps and his room instead of moving his chair over, and he'll be sitting there smoking a cigarette. And you know what kills me with people, especially you could tell he got like a little racism in him. And I complained to the office and told him, say, hey, you know, this guy might be a threat right here. I said, because he's sitting in the way and people coming through with their kids because they're doing the steps over here. They're painting them. And you got to walk past this joker and say, excuse me, you know. And then he still don't want to move. So that lets you know he's a loose cannon, a loose wire. You got to be cautious with people like him, you know. Those are the ones that hate in their heart and they sit back quiet or whatever. And then next thing you know, you be like, what happened? They've been shot up people for no reason. Instead of, they don't want to take themselves out. They want to take people with them, you know? But yeah, you guys, I'ma sound off and I'll be back today when I do a water meter It got to be a vacant lot because I try not to do it in people's yard because they'll have something to say. So y'all like, share, subscribe, and follow. And I'll bring more and more videos to you guys, all right? Y'all peace out. Have a blessed day. Time for me to get ready to work.